podcast. Let's get it. Let's go. Got my man Rashid back for this episode. But before we even get into it, I want to give a shout out to CJ for coming on last podcast. It really was a blast. We can talk a little bit off air. He really cool dude. Like I said, go check his TikTok at CJ the DA Champ CHAMP. He should be posting some of the podcast later. He said later, I think maybe later on today or tonight on his TikTok, and go look for it or whatever. Like I said again, appreciate him coming on and other people. But we got Rashid back. Before we get into it, go like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bells to get notified for every podcast. Go follow our anime Instagram at anime_again show. Go follow Sheet at eyes.of_the.lens and go support his stuff, what he does. If you're out in his area, go get some pictures, all that great stuff. Before we even get into our main topic of the episode, I got some trivia for Sheed. You ready, Sheed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For my first question, what was Luffy's first bounty when he reached the New World? Was it A, 300 million, B, 400 million, C, 1 billion, D, 33 million?
I feel like you've asked this before.
No. This was different. This is the one I asked before was when he like his first one. This was the first one he reached the New World, like pre-time, post-time skip.
Oh, is this after?
Yeah, after the war and all that stuff, like New World.
$3 million?
Would you say?
3 million? I know that's wrong.
No.
Say them again?
It was 400 million, 300 million, 33 million, and 1 billion.
400 million.
Yeah, you're correct. It was 300 million, but after the war, they raised it up because he went to Marineford after the war and rung the bells. And I don't know. I guess that made him more hated or whatever. Okay. How old is Tanjiro? And this is like the show, because I looked it up. There was a time skip in the manga. So this is like strictly.
There was a time skip in the manga.
Yeah, this is strictly throughout the show.
Yeah, it was like a good couple years.
Yeah, that's what I read. So I made sure this was like only the show. So is it A, 14, B, 13, C, 12, D, 15?
15.
No.
14.
Nope.
13.
Yep, he was 13. And I think it said time skip he was 15 or something like that.
So he was.
Yeah. As a young lad. Okay. How old are Asta and in the beginning of Black Clover?
Asta and the beginning of Black Clover?
Yeah, Black Clover.
Like.
Hold on, I was going to give you the options. Like when Black Clover first started the show.
Okay.
A, 14, B, 17, C, 15, D, 19.
14.
Nope.
15?
Yep.
I was about to say they had to be 14 and 15 because they have to wait till their 16th birthday to go get their books.
Yeah.
Remorse.
Okay, this is the last one. How tall is Frieza? Is he A, 5 feet, B, 6'2", C, 6'8", D, 5'9"?
I think he's about 5 feet, 5'9".
Yeah. No, he is 5 feet. He was 5 feet. You were right with the first type of
He's
one.
He's either like 4, 9, 5 feet.
Yeah. Like 5 feet, 5 feet. So I don't remember how many you got wrong. I mean, right or wrong in the first. Let me look. You got that one wrong. I think you got the third. You got and Asta right the first time. You got this one right the first time. So you went 2 for 4, pretty good. But that's my trivia game with Sheed. Trivia with Sheed, as we call it. Thank you, Sheed, for participating. Now we're on to our topic. We all have animes that we have to get around to, that we have to watch, and just have to anime that we really want to get to, but we just haven't for whatever, whether that's school, life, or just not getting around to binging because you're watching another anime. We all have animes and mangas that we both want to get around to that we have not yet. So today, me and Sheet are going to show you 4 or 5, no particular order, of animes or mangas that we really want to get on that we have not yet, and but we plan to do. And Sheet, you can go first.
All right, I want to watch Trinity 7. I heard some, if I can remember certain things about it, but I've heard a good bit about it. It's either Trinity 7 or Elite Classroom. I'm probably confusing those two. But
Classroom of the Elite.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I watched that. I watched that one. It's a good anime. I think season 2's coming back. Good anime. Good anime.
So I want to get around to watching either one of those. Uh then I definitely need to go to watch Bleach. It's surprising that I watched all the other mainstream animes, but never got around to Bleach. Surprisingly,
I got a question about it since I want to ask you about this. So with Bleach, what do you when you're since you're going to get around to watch it, what is something that you want to watch, like you really want to like are looking forward to with Bleach, like something that's making you be like, oh, I really want to get into Bleach, like art style, character design, storyline, or just me drilling into your head every like 30 seconds or every episode.
just the fact that Grimjaw exists.
Grim
Like
Job.
Grimjaw and Jump Force instantly became my favorite for no reason too.
Yeah, his art style is pretty cool, and he's like really OP. And Jump, oh my, I can't beat that man. Jump Force. That's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So what? You're right now. You're at 3. So yeah, well, I mean, you can do as many as you want, but
All right.
you got any manga or whatever.
Yeah, I'm also gonna do manga. This is right. Like so, I said Bleach. Um, there's a show called Letter B. I don't know if anyone knows about it. I know I've started it, but I only started like the first episode. I think I finished only the first, second episode, but I was watching other things at the time. I think I was watching I think at the time I was watching like Demon Slayer and stuff. So and then
Yeah,
really
you got to get Demon Slayer out of the way first before you hop on that.
no, it's just that that was already finished, but like I was more hyped for Demon Slayer and stuff like that, and there was other stuff at the time that was coming up. So
Yeah,
yeah, I was into all that at the time. But what else? It's hard to explain, but yeah, that's I'm gonna have to get back to that. Another show I want to watch is Hajime no Ippo, but I know a lot of people who've seen like Yu Yu Hakusho
mm-hmm.
always like recommend this anime. I would I've seen it. I've seen like the show pop up here and there, but that's not the first series. I don't know where to, I can't find like the initial starting point of the actual like whole thing. Like they have different
Starting point.
parts like Dragon Ball did. Like there's Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I think that's another reason why I didn't get into Dragon Ball, because I don't even know, like, well, I guess now you were telling me where to start, but like at certain times he'd be like, okay, watch this. I'm like, okay, well, where's the real starting point? Like, you don't even really get, like, personally to me, it's always just a little bit over, sometimes a little
The
over.
real starting point, honestly, is Dragon Ball, but because Dragon Ball is when he's a kid, when everyone's a kid and stuff, he meets Chi Chi and everything like that. That's like the basic starting point for it. But even I, as a who has Dragon Ball as their gateway, didn't watch the whole Dragon Ball series.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Obviously, that's really long. So yeah,
it is very long.
keep going with your list if you have some manga now.
Uh, yeah. So manga wise, I it just randomly popped up because I follow some Instagram. I follow some Instagram people that post like mangas, and I sometimes find new mangas to read off of them here and there. But I saw this one called Initial D. I don't know what it's about, but I know it's like street racing and stuff like that, and it seemed interesting. And there's like 300 or 400 chapters of it, and I was gonna get into read that. It seemed very interesting. It seemed like and I wouldn't really read, but like it caught my attention. I also saw like live action. I didn't watch the live action movie of it or something, but I saw it up on like Netflix or something like that. I don't remember where. Um, I wanna this this next manga is called King of Hell.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know when it came out, but it seems sort of like early 2000s, 90s maybe, because of just like kind of tell. I don't know, but the title just makes it interesting. And I usually look for mangas with like very long chapters. That's why you will always hear me saying
I'm
it's
surprised.
like 100 something chapters because I look for those a
I'm
lot.
surprised you don't read the One Piece manga just off if you really like long animes. I mean, long mangas, because like I heard the manga actually gets through stuff a lot faster too. So that's why I'm surprised when you like I don't watch.
I, w- I was gonna read it just so I could learn more about One Piece. I mean, One Punch Man, because like I didn't. I'm kind of waiting for the next season, but at the same time, I don't want to wait anymore because like there's many times I wanted to go ahead and start the manga, but I stopped myself
Mm-hmm.
because I was waiting for the
Mm-hmm.
new season. I don't know if the new season's coming out this year
Or next year,
with well, yet
probably next
technically
year.
next year
Probably
with all the
next
other animes, but
year.
it probably will. Probably in the middle, near the end, somewhere around there. I hope it does, but I'll see, and then I'll probably start it. There's this one popular manga. It's
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you could I want to say it's technically mainstream, but a lot of people like it. It's called Chainsaw Man. I started
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I seen this. I don't know if you know his name. His anime YouTuber. His name is The Masked Man. I don't know if you know him, but he talks about like he does do anime, but he's mostly like a manga like only type of dude. He was talking how it's really. He was talking how he was really really good. So
It, it is. I started it. And don't get me wrong. I never like started or anything. It's very interesting, but like the app I used originally to read it stopped it
working.
stopped working, like the manga itself on that app stopped working itself, so I can't read it until I find it somewhere else on one of my mini manga apps. And my last one is Shamo. It's
Mm-hmm.
more on the adult side.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like inappropriate or anything. It has those. It's like watching an adult film. It have like sexual stuff here and there, but it's mainly about like this boxer
Mm-hmm.
who came out of well, this martial arts practitioner who came out of jail from an early age. I think he was in jail from high school because he murdered his parents with a knife. Murdered, he stabbed them. I don't remember how many times, but it was a good amount. He killed them, was sent to jail, learned how to fight in jail, and he gets released. And then he starts trying to like become professional in a way,
That's
but he still got those kind of like voice. I read some, but not a lot. So only a good bit until like after he gets out of jail. But that's it for me for my anime and manga to watch and to read list
nice.
or get back into it.
Nice. I would actually have a decent amount. I'm not going to be the manga guy. Like, in this podcast, she's going to be your manga's guy. Like, you always have that person that's the manga guy, the anime guy. I'm the anime guy, he's the manga guy. Well, both, but, that's just how it's going to be. And getting Tama probably because everybody tell this one dude, this one anime page I follow. He swears it's the GOAT, it's the best show ever. It's this and that, and it's just like, dude, I watched the first 4 episodes like 4 times and I didn't like it. And then the thing that this dude annoys me. I don't know his name. I forgot his Instagram name and whatever. But he's like, it's the GOAT. If you don't understand it, he's probably one of the episodes where it talks to fandoms. If you don't like say it's the greatest ever, then you're a hater or your other show sucks. So I really want to understand it because the Thomas fandom are really big on it's the most hilarious anime ever, and it's so funny, and it's this and that, and in the first 4 episodes are like filler. I'm like, okay, at what point do I give anime five 5 to 10 to 20 episodes before you get really good. I've done it before, but it's just like I don't know. It just got to calm down. And then the movie's coming out
Yeah,
the middle of next year, so it looks really good from all the TikToks and stuff I've seen. So I really want to get into that. And yeah,
I was about to say the Gintama. I want to get back into that because I know I started it like you said. I've never like watched. I haven't gotten 4 episodes in to be honest because
hmm
I would start it. I started it like not too long ago. I got into like the third episode probably. I'm at the start of the third episode.
hmm
And I stopped because I had to do something that day, and by the time I got back, I was tired. So,
yeah,
I haven't got back to go watch it, especially since I mainly just been watching One Piece. Actually, One Piece right now is actually keeping me from watching a lot of stuff. But I actually want to get because like the only reason why I really started watching Gintama is because of the comedy and this one scene I saw on Instagram when the main character actually got serious once. I thought that was interesting. So yeah, I just wanted to include that.
yeah. So I kind of want to get into it for my personal enjoyment, and I want to understand like the jokes or whatever, and like
Mhm.
it's kind of been shut in my face. And like I said, like we're coming back in 2021. Hopefully, the movie I want to be a part of that, being like, oh yeah, I watched this, and it looks cool. It gives me some nostalgia. It looks like an old school type of anime, nice animation for even like I don't know what year it came out, but it looks cool.
Like
Um,
2000.
2006, 7, 10.
Yeah, I was about to say it came out somewhere around
Let me look it up.
Naruto and them or something like that.
Probably did. It looks like. I'm gonna look it up. Gintama, what year? 2006. So yeah, around
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, Fate Zero because the new season or whatever. I just said new season because like the first season was pretty decent or whatever. I liked
Wait,
it.
which Phase Zero? Or just in
Read,
general?
read, Fate Zero, read.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't watch like
oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant Fate Zero, like in the Fate Stay Night series. My bad.
Oh no! Phase Zero Read, the new season or whatever. I didn't watch it. I watched like 2 episodes. It was pretty good, but then I don't know. Like I said, y'all, isekais and me don't really get along too well. So I just was like, I don't know. But I really want to get back into it. Everybody says it's really good, and some people it's all so many mixed reviews. I get one half
Yeah.
people saying it's really good. Another half said it's buns. So it's like I kind of want to figure out for myself. And
It de- it depends on what you're looking for because I was about to say that anime is pretty dark. Probably a bit darker than on The Promised Neverland because there's a lot of emotional trauma in there as well.
True. I agree. So yeah, about that's something I like about like it's I think it's one of the most darkest isekais ever, like or the darkest because it's like most isekais they be like they have like fights, adventures, but it's fights and adventures don't equal darkness because most of the time the protagonist wins. And you don't really see like a mental, psychological aspect of
Like just a
isekai.
little bit, but oh, they do so well with his mentality. His mentality, because he's a high school student.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. So I'm really looking forward to Gintama. I mean, I like it. Phase Zero, Phase Zero. I'm gonna get back into
Yeah,
it one day.
I gotta get
Um,
back into season 2, but yeah.
Next one, you told me about this. And I know you watched the last episode, but CJ said I should watch this. Aka,
Akudama Drive.
Akadama Drive. I don't know. I watched the first episode, but I stopped. I was doing something. It wasn't bad. It just I was doing something and I put it down and I forgot. So if you want to tell me what that's about, a little bit, just a little something, because I forgot. But
I, I think I explained it briefly. I'm not sure, but
I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. You probably
Akudama
did.
Drive,
Mm-hmm.
because I think you texted me or something when I was watching it. But
Yeah.
Akudama Drive, pretty much, it's like say it's in the future. It's
Mm-hmm.
set in I think it was I forgot where it's region, but I just know somewhere in
Was
Tokyo.
it like 2030 or something? I think you said 2030 or 2070 or something like
I don't know. It's like somewhere in the future they got like flying cars and stuff like that. They
that.
got like plasma rifles and whatnot like that. And pretty much they're in this one sector or well in this one town city their
Mhm.
city pretty much consists of what you would call akudamas. Akudamas are pretty much criminals, and they
Mhm.
have different ranks, and they can be sentenced to probably like a life in 600 years or something like that.
Oh, so are these people like can like in this world are people like immortal, like people that live for a long time?
They're not immortal, I could say, but pretty
They
much.
live a long time, longer than normal, like us, like 80 years or something like that.
I'm not sure the life expectancy at
Uh,
this. Yeah, they didn't explain it, but they let you know like when you meet each individual criminal. There's
mhm.
one called I forgot their names,
I'm
but
dead.
there's one called Carrier.
Hmm.
Pretty much all he does is like illegal, smuggling and stuff like that, or just pretty much he just takes you give him a package, say give it to this, he won't ask any questions and do it to until he does it.
Do
He'll
it for
do
money. Do it.
no
Doing it.
matter what
For
gets in
money.
his way.
Yeah, doing it. He getting his check.
Yeah, there's one guy called the Brawler.
Hmm.
Pretty much you could look at him like some kind of crazy psychopath that just loves fighting, so he'll fight anyone who looks strong, pretty
True.
much. And then there's this one doctor lady. Her introduction was pretty interesting. If you don't mind, can I just say her introduction real quick? Because
Sure.
I forgot her name. She
Hmm.
pretty much like when she introduced, she's on a train. She obviously looks like the part of a doctor, but
Hmm.
someone like has a heart attack or something, and she's trying to save him, right?
Hmm.
But the reason why she's a criminal because she did open surgery right then on him without applying anything to ease his pain.
Oh,
Yeah, so she pretty much tortured him while healing him.
torture him while saving him.
Yeah, and weird thing about her, she cannot die.
Maybe because she's that great of a doctor. She knows.
Actually, that's the reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Like she knows the keys to like immortality or
Yeah,
living long. So I mean, yeah, I want to get into it. CJ was
yeah, it's
like
interesting.
even off air, he was telling me that's like he was like if Jujutsu Kaisen wasn't a thing, that'd probably be one of the best animes of this year. It's really good, underrated type of thing. I was like,
Yeah, it is underrated. I don't. It's just like I was randomly looking through Hulu and it just popped up. So I mean,
nice, nice, nice. My next one, I got like three more, and then we'll go back to if you have anything more. Slam Dunk. It's like really, really old. I don't know how old it is. Maybe I think like 2001. Maybe it might be really old, but it
yeah,
looks really, really, really good. And y'all love basketball, love sports. I like sports animes. Most of the time, they're really good. And it looks like just a classic oldie. Like it was like on some. I don't know if you can you look it up for me when the year Slam Dunk came out. I don't know.
yeah, I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, so I don't know when it came out, but it looks really good. OG type of sports anime. Probably pioneered Kuroko no Basket. Did I say that right? Whatever. Kuroko no Basket, and it probably pioneered like a Horror no Sword. Even though Horror no Sword's manga's been out for a long time too, like 2004. But it got anime.
1990.
Yeah, 90. Yeah, like it's really old. And probably animation's not the best, but I really want to see what's the hype because a lot of people said it's like one of the best sports animes ever. So that one. And my next one, I have a tie. Well, it's kind of like both oldies. Inuyasha. I tried to watch the first episode and I didn't really drop it, but it was more like I wasn't really in the mood to just watch something like anime related. So I was just like, eh. And then I don't know. Sometimes I'd be too whatever with the first episode. I need to give some more time. But when we had those talking anime, she was telling me how great it was and how fanatic she was over it. So I was just like, okay, well, it's been on my list for a minute. I need to get started, this and that, and I really want to get into it. So
Yeah,
and it's a classic. It's a classic. And then they had a
yeah,
remake.
yeah. I was about to say when I watched Inuyasha, it was like it wasn't like I would say I could remember every single episode, but it was also one of those shows I had to stay up kind of late or wake up early in the morning to watch at the time because I only could find my anime growing up through
You know, Toonami.
Yeah, Toonami and stuff like that. That's where I watch my anime.
Yeah, so yeah, but now us having we really don't even need TV anymore. We have
Yeah,
apps for everything. I can watch, we can find whatever. So I mean, I need to get on that because it's oldie, and I feel ashamed that I'm an anime content and I don't give my oldies the love. Yu Yu Hakusho. I started this, but I'm not finished, and I need to. That's
same.
a
I
really
I I
the
never took.
animation. The animation sometimes too makes me not want to watch it. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. We're probably spoiled with good animation, but I know it came out in 1992, but it's really, really bad compared to what we have now.
I
So,
mean, I don't know if it's just me,
bro,
but I kind of love the animation. It's
I
just
no, 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 no. I don't think it's okay. When I mean bad, it's just it's not as good as today, but it's still not bad animation for its time and for what it like was at its time. Like for '92, that's probably almost perfect cartoon animation as you can get. For
yeah, I believe it
2020,
was considered one of the best animation at that
yeah, for
time.
2020, that's poo. So, if I would have probably watched this in like the early 2000s, when, whatever, I probably still would consider it really good. So, I mean, it's a really good storyline, really good show. Just I need to get over the fact that the animation is not going to be that great. And it's only on I can only find on Hulu's now on Crunchyroll. And Hulu ads really be really annoying, like 3 minutes. So it's like
Uh,
animation not great. And this ads are like 3 minutes. So, yeah.
yeah, I want to watch it because like I never tell my like my kind of diehard friend who watches it, who finishes it even. I never told him where I was at. I, I just told him I watched it, but I know all the characters, big names. What's funny, the only reason why I really started watching Yu Yu Hakusho because if you know about the game before Jump Force, but that kind of was like Jump Force, J Stars.
Yeah, 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 I remember that game. Everybody said that game was low key like slick better than Jump Force too.
It is because I would still go back and play it, but Jump Force I have not
Yeah,
want to go back and play
um,
even when the characters one that came out. And just like right now, they took out Giorno and forgot the cat lady.
I still don't get why we have Boa Hancock in the game over Doflamingo for One Piece. Just saying, but whatever. Because this game came out 2018, and at that time, I think we just had got a whole cake. So I'm just like, Dressrosa was just right there. Y'all couldn't just. Nobody cares about Boa Hancock in a fighting type of way,
Yeah,
but whatever.
they added the map of Whole Cake Island.
Yeah, yeah. It would even have Big Mom. Who's
Uh,
taking Big Mom in the game?
the sun and the moon, yo.
Yeah, that's
But
trash. Anyway, but yeah, I really want to get into Yu Yu Hakusho. I mean, it's an oldie, bro. It's like we can't disrespect the OGs, bro, and I have to get into it.
I think it's really good. I especially want to get to the tournament arc where they
Yeah,
fight
yeah. And
Yogoro.
like, doesn't one of them have like a finger laser beam type of thing or something? I thought one of
Yeah,
them had a
it's like
finger beam.
yeah, Yu is Yusuke.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So that looked really good. I only watched like 4 episodes, so I really didn't get to the meat potatoes. And I don't know who. I don't know on Hulu. Is that the whole show? Like,
I think it's the whole show.
okay, it
It
should.
should be.
It's old. Um, got two more shows, and then I'll throw it back to shoot if he has anything, and then we'll just whatever. Um, my next show, Haiku. See, I'm in season 2, but I dropped it because I got bored again. So it's good. I think it's really good. It's just maybe volleyball's not my thing, so I can't mesh with it. Maybe it's too upbeat for me. I don't know. It's just I want to get into it, but I'd be bored. I'd be
Yeah.
really bored sometimes. So I'm gonna make myself sit down and watch it one day. And then my next show, or my final one, Black Clover. I don't know where I'm stopped at. I know I'm pretty behind now, but I need to get back into it because if I watch knowing what the author said is gonna be longer than One Piece, and knowing me, I'm gonna put it off. Next thing I know, 6 years later, there are like 1,000 episodes. I'm like, how did this even happen? So I need to get back into it. Really good show.
Yeah, I was about
It
to say.
did start off really, first 60 episodes were really bad. Like the show started off at like, from what I heard from people who like, I guess anime experts or whatever you want to call them, they were going at like half of a chapter per episode. like half, and then start going to like a quarter of a chapter per episode. Like on some one, that's why I think the Arthur was like, this could be on some One Piece level if he does that extreme dragging forever. So yeah, get back in the
Yeah,
Black Sword.
because I was about to say certain episodes in the beginning kind of ended like good stuff was about to happen. Kind of made me sad. But like it would be like during the filler stuff or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly. So it's like, bro, like what? And then, so yeah, I mean, I really need to get into. That's probably gonna be one of the like OG animes. Like, I'm not OG. Not it's gonna be part of that. This new wave, big three, whatever you want to put that into, like with the My Heroes and the. When I think of big, long lasting, probably the My Heroes and the Haiku. I don't think I think Demon Slayer could be, but I don't think Demon Slayer can be a really long running shonen seasonal type of thing. So that's why I think Black Clover is probably the next big three is probably gonna be Black Clover, Haiku, and My Hero. That's I think the new big three.
Pending how they do Demon Slayer, they could either have a total of 5 or 4 seasons. To be honest.
I don't think as long. I don't think it's long enough for a big three. I think you need at least 200 episodes.
Yeah, it's probably gonna have like that much, a little bit, or
Yeah,
a
okay.
little
If
bit
Demon
more.
Slayer can get
But
200 episodes,
like I said, the manga's 200 something episodes.
yeah, if you can do half a chapter, do what almost every other show is doing, then I mean you could. I mean, Demon Slayer does do that. It's part of it. I'm kicking My Hero out and putting Haikyuu, Demon Slayer, and Black Clover. I could say AOT, but it means ending this year, so I can't even put it like I can't. I'm not putting it in, and it's not. I'm not putting it in there because it's not 100 us plus episodes.
Are you gonna watch it?
No, but I'm just saying. I mean, I might if it's really really good and it's the hype. The hype is already here. If it's really good or whatever, I'll get back into it just to see what's
That
up.
that first episode dropped a bomb. To be honest.
But yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I'll probably go back and I'm gonna go back and watch it tonight. Actually, I probably will. I got nothing else to do. I'll probably go back and watch it tonight. I'm gonna force myself to sit down and just try to get into it.
Yeah, because I watched that first episode. I was actually kind of confused.
Yeah. So and then I heard that the intro was like trash.
The intro, yeah, it's trash. It's not as hype as all the other ones.
Aside,
Yeah,
that's actually a good intro. I like that
yeah.
one. I think that's it for me. You have any more?
Show wise, I want to go back to Fire Force. My brother said because
Trash.
I started see I started season 2. I was caught up like when episode 3 first came out. I was caught up and stuff like that on season 2 of Fire Force. Well, ever since then, I stopped watching it. My brother's caught up though, but I'm not because, like I said, I've mainly only been watching One Piece, and then sometimes I'll go watch Velma Drive, or if I'm not watching anything, I'm literally reading manga all day.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but I don't like Fire Force, so F your opinion. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Uh, like I said, the last podcast with CJ, I like the idea of them having a few black characters on the podcast. That was really cool. I mean, on their thing, that was really cool. But other than that, I mean, I didn't really. Me and CJ talked about this. I mean, he was saying that he is not the greatest, but it's all right. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
He gives like
Another,
a C minus type of thing.
and then for a manga
Hmm.
that I need to go back to that I'm literally about to finish, but I loved it so much I didn't want to finish. I've like 23 more chapters left of it, and I
Hmm.
did not want to finish it for good. Almost, I think it's almost been half a year already that I haven't read it just because of that. I want to. It's really good. I don't know if anyone read it, or I think I suggested it at some point for the quarantine thing. If I didn't add my
Yeah,
other stuff in there,
quarantine anime thing, the quarantine guide or whatever we did.
I hope I suggested it because I love this. It's
Mm-hmm.
called Gamaran. Now I love this because I think I explained it before. I don't know if you remember the name or if it
Maybe,
sounded familiar
maybe
when I
it
said it.
sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. Maybe.
Yeah, it's about this samurai
Mm-hmm.
who's the son of like pretty much the strongest samurai currently within that time period. But his father betrays pretty much do a coup d'etat within his own dojo, technically, but he doesn't kill the leader. It's pretty much I'm taking these people with me to conquer pretty much this whole country or something like that. He had bigger ambitions instead of using his
You know what I
swordsmanship.
really like? What type? I think what type of anime like I really like want is like I want like some like kind of like how like we're trying to overthrow like some comic or kill type of stuff, but like shorter. Like I really like anime. So if y'all have anything like that, send it to me. Like I want some like evil whatever, like just a lot of like political understuff type of thing. When it's, and
Yeah,
not one because it's not 1,000 episodes worth of stuff like that. Like maybe like a condensed 2 to 4 seasons. That would be really nice. So yeah.
yeah, that would be interesting.
You have anything else? I think that's it for me.
Uh,
That's it. I got nothing else.
yeah, I think that's it for now. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, I got a few announcements before as we're wrapping it up. But before we get into that, as I say, go like, comment, subscribe, turn your notification bells, get notified for all the podcasts and maybe videos, clips, or whatever. Shout out again to CJ the Champ for coming on. I mean, y'all know who he is, one of the biggest anime TikTokers out here. You know, I appreciate him for coming on, all that good stuff. But I have a big announcement. We have a big podcast about 2 hours long. Gonna be some really good stuff. It was me, my friend Dylan, and she. And I'm not gonna give you too much, but basically we had a debate, went back and forth, and I plan on dropping that for y'all on Christmas as a little Christmas gift from me to you, and also because I'm lazy and I don't feel like editing 2 hours worth of stuff in a few days, so I give myself some time. But this is just my gift to y'all, and be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I have nothing really to say. Stay safe, stay masked up, come stay watching us, stay watching anime. I'm thinking we might start doing our new anime for like start. Well, do we have to finish Death? We might have to finish Death
Yeah,
Note.
you want to
Right?
just start a new anime once we get back from the break or something like that?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, we could do one next. We'll figure it out. That's not for y'all. But basically, yeah, we'll just stay safe, stay masked up, stay watching us. Go check out She the eyes that of the dot lens. Go like
Yes.
stuff up and peace.
Peace.